Hey,
What up? So,
what's up,
Brawlout,
man?
you know?
Yeah, Brawlout. It's a cool game, you know. I enjoy it a lot. What about you?
Brawlout's really fun. I feel like King of Pooh's kind of, I mean,
Mm,
he's good. He's good. I enjoy him.
he's good. He's good. People overrate him a lot, and also overhate him. Like I know certain people, who I won't mention by name, that really dislike him when the reason they like get grabbed a lot by him is because like they're messing up themselves, you know? It's like someone will mess up and then blame the character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's good. Apocalypse is broken now. Apocalypse deserves many nerfs, and that character is dumb.
He really does. Like that. I mean, I've been practicing like a back air forward special, and it's just insane, dude.
Yeah, he like I remember I was playing at that last tournament I entered. It was like a darkest hour. I think I was playing this. Oh yeah, I went all Apocalypse for this tournament and got second on my second day playing him,
Wow.
showing that that character is pretty pretty dumb, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's like my first tournament going off Apocalypse. It was round one. My round one, since I was seeded first, so I played one of the lower seeds, and he was a Condor, and Condor is the lightest character in the game. And I remember we were in jungle, and I think he like threw a his neutral beam at me, the little red ball
Mm-hmm.
thing, bounces a lot, and he was at like 60 at the ledge. I just jumped over it and side beat him, and he died at 60.
Wow.
And that's just a something that happened throughout the entire tournament. I also played Faith, and I remember I side beat him like from zero to death, like hit him mid stage side B to the ledge, off stage, off stage. He just died.
Oh, jeez.
Uh, Apocalypse is a well designed character. You know, he's he's very good, basically. But I still think there's other characters in the game that are better than him by a significant amount.
Mm-hmm.
Like like the senator
Oh,
Paco.
definitely, yeah.
I think Nightmare is pretty really good too,
Y-
and basically all the Seth characters.
yeah, the flutter is really good to, get the kind.
Yeah, just yeah. I know what you mean. Just like the extend combos, like I was playing Darkest one time, and I got like dash attacked at like 120, which should like at that point you just shouldn't get followed up. But since Nightmare can flutter, she was able to just like he was able to just like use her and just flutter up to me and up air me and kill me at get a confirm off a dash attack at 120, which is not very fun, you know.
Yeah, those up airs really. I mean, they've gotten me a lot with those because I try to like change up the picks a little bit and try to switch it up. But
Yeah,
I mean, it's just dash attack into up air. It's really just a great kill confirmed combo.
yeah. I play a lot of stuff. I remember one tournament a while back. It was the tournament to get this this interview. I played four different Seth players, you included. I'm pretty sure. I think you played a game of Seth versus me because I played you.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I was not having a good time. I by like the third Seth player I faced, I just went Vandal
Ah,
and just did not approach because I did not feel like getting up tilted to 60 and then dying. But oh yeah, oh shit. Okay, like I was saying, there's some characters like Senator. I I've been playing him a bit, and it just opens my eyes even more to to how broken he is, kind of like not only just like the dash attack that has no ending lag. It's also like just like a bunch of stuff he does just really good for no reason. Like his dash, I was able to dash over Vandal's side V, the electric spike thing that he throws on the
Mm-hmm.
ground. I was able to just dash over that because his dash, it I guess it makes him airborne a bit because he's like floating,
Mm-hmm.
and then he runs at you. And also, he has a really good projectile and a really good his down B. It's really good to deny people from taking space. Like I like to just throw it. Like if someone's recovering, I'll throw it on the platform closest to the ledge they're
Mm-hmm.
on, so they can't like even if they jump from ledge, they can't really go forward without hitting it, which has tons of hit stun, which can lead into a lot. Like from my time playing senators like Wall and Lizard, it basically when he hits you with dash attack or anything like that, you just have to use your meter to break it, or you're gonna take 80 damage or get comboed to death. Like one time I got dash attacked mid stage at like 19, and it comboed into a down tilt at the ledge, and I just died. Like there's nothing I could do.
Oh, oh,
Um, so he's uh he's an interesting character. You know, very good, very good, best in the game in my eyes, and a bit on the broken side. You know,
yeah, that's pretty wild. I haven't really played like Wall or the other or Lizard Heart, who plays him a little bit
yeah,
too. But I mean, it's just I feel like the down B, like in the air,
yeah.
should have like a height limit, if you know what I mean. Meaning, like you can't place it lower than a certain height.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's what are they gonna say? When I play him, I I have a history in other platform fighting games. Like I'm I I play Smash a lot. That was like what really got me back into fighting games
Mm-hmm.
as a whole. Like 2 years ago, I think it was when I got started playing it, and I um uh, I mostly play Project M now because I started taking the games less seriously. Like like I haven't been like just like grinding for days like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just here to have fun, mostly. So I'll play Project M because I just want to have fun, and I mean Snake in that game, and the thing that they carried over from Brawl to Project M was Snake's down smash. It sets down a mine basically, so it's like you can't walk on this area or you're gonna get blown up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I use the balloon, the down B, and the mine the same way. Like if someone's recovering, like I said, I'll put on the platform, or if it's like if I like say I hit someone across the stage and they have to recover, but I won't have time to get over there and like set everything up and edge guard them, I'll put it I'll just reset neutral and put it in the middle of the stage or closer to them to be like you just can't walk here or you're gonna get hit and you're gonna get comboed and maybe even comboed to death because of how stupid this character is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like oh yeah, it's so oh yeah, the oh my bad.
Oh, it's
My
it's
bad.
cool. It's cool.
Uh, um, oh yeah, and another thing, his like I know you play a bit of feathers, because I've played you in bracket before, and you went feathers versus me once or twice,
Hmm.
I think,
Yeah.
and you know how he can dash attack off stage,
Yeah.
like keep it going. Senator can do that, and usually versus feathers, only if they DI in can you get stuff like dare off of dash attack.
Hmm.
But with Senator, no matter how you DI, since there's so little lag on his dash, no lag at all on his dash attack, he can just follow up from anywhere and get a dare for free.
Jeez.
Yeah, and all of the feathers characters have really good dares, so that's probably a stock loss
Yeah,
very soon.
I've noticed that with Condor X.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like whenever I try to play a poo, and I've been trying to play a poo a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just first of all, it's hard to hit Condor X because he's so fast against a skilled person. They would just like keep fluttering. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
But if you ever try to go for like an aggressive like forward special, let's say you're playing, Apocalypse, and you miss the
Yeah,
forward air special off stage, it's just he can down air so fast that it's just he can't really do anything.
yeah, and he can also recover from it from almost anywhere. Like I was just playing Frozen Rope, if you know
Hmm.
who I'm talking about, the Condor X player, and I was playing a few games of Paco, and I ran off and tried to fair him, and he just air dodged past me and dared me, and was like all the way at the bottom of the screen, and was able to just all of his jumps and his up B to make it um all the way back to the stage,
Jeez.
even though he dared me and was basically just very close to dying.
Do you have any advice while playing like feathers variants or even feathers like themselves with a poo?
For yeah, with the poo, basically, well, in general, I play very defensively, so I like to force people to approach me and then punish their approach.
Mm-hmm.
So I've whenever I play the feathers, like one wall and all of them, I what you gotta do is you gotta learn stuff like their dash attack habits,
Mm-hmm.
and like also stuff like how just a thing in general with the poo, you have to just catch on to your opponent's dash attack habits and stuff like how they land, how they get from the ledge, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and you punish those because I know people say stuff like their side Bs have no lag, although Apocalypse's has no lag if he uses it in the air, which is also another dumb thing about him. But Apu, like a lot of the time when I play the good feathers, it it boils down to if they can change up their approach enough to not get grabbed by Apu side B, then they just dash attack me for free, and I get I just die.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like for relative terms for someone that'd be from Smash, it's like punishing a tether grab. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they're not fast, but they're very long, and and usually if you just get grabbed, that's just a free follow up. But there's still lag on the end of them to punish them. Like and another thing about the like the intricacies of the matchup, spot dodge in this game is very good.
Mm-hmm.
So the kind of just the neutral of a poo versus feather, it can sometimes just just be um a rock paper scissors between like it's like the feathers, they don't want to get grabbed, and the poo doesn't want to get dash attacked
Mm-hmm.
because a poo has like besides maybe like dare um a poo, I mean like dare and down special, a poo can't really like contest people in the air because of he doesn't really have range
Yeah.
on stuff that aren't specials. So like if he's in the air, he can do stuff like neutral beat you, but he has to commit to that neutral beat. So like a poo doesn't want to get dash attacked because even if they don't follow up, a poo's still above them. And so if they come in from the side and hit him from the side, he can't really do anything unless he commits to something like a neutral B, which can put him in lag because if you're changing aerial and grounded state with neutral B, it's a 3-hit move, and so it keeps you in the animation when you land. So it's like, say you do 2 in the air and then land and press B again, it'll do the third one. So um, the poo has to commit to doing something to catch them if they're approaching them from the side versus their non-committal options like down B and down air. So like the poo just doesn't want to get dash attacked at all or hit at all for that matter, and the condor the feathers doesn't want to get grabbed or anything like that. Like he doesn't want to get grabbed, but so a lot of the time it just comes down to I'll be on one side of the stage and the feathers will be on the other side, just dash dancing in place and hoping that I try to commit to something so that they can punish me. But there's different play styles of feathers. So for example, versus wall, he he'll like to just dash in and out of the range of a poo side B and try to bait me to use it, or a lizard, who I've only played him once, but he what he would do was he would walk he would walk at me and just wait for me to side B and spot dodge it and then dash forward and dash attack me. So a lot of the time it just poo versus feathers. It just kind of boils down to like if the feathers can bait the poo to side B and just punish him for it because Apu's neutral and everything is kind of just based around his specials.
Mm-hmm.
Like his best punishes a lot of situations his best punish is just to get a side B because like I mean like you could forward tilt like you could just up tilt them, but like a lot of the time I see it as just playing it safe because sometimes there's a lot of variables in this game
Mm-hmm.
like like meter can just happen. Like if you're not keeping track of their meter, they can just burst.
Yeah.
And so like say if a say someone like misses an F smash on you, you could just walk up and up tilt them. But I use side B as kind of like a like when I'm pulling them in, I'll look and be like, do they have meter? Are they close to meter? And that kind of just determines how I follow up because it gives you the time to think. But if you're just like close to them and you punish them right there, you kind of just have to go whatever you're gonna go with. Like if I up tilt someone and they have meter, and even if they DI in, so that I can get an up air which can kill super early, but they're about to have meter or they do have meter, I'll just fair them, because fair has 2 hits and you can cancel the second one. So I'll fair them, and if they use meter, I'll just air dodge away, and if they don't use meter, I'll use the second hit. Um, but and also if, like with Apocalypse, his punishes, he kind of Apocalypse he's even more based around side B,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. That's because of how strong it is, and it's also very good as a spacing tool, because like I use both of their side Bs as spacing tools, but Apocalypse is just better because the value you get off of hitting a side B is more than you get for grabbing someone with a Poo's side B. Like Apocalypse can kill people super early and also not die late, and also not die early himself. Like a lot of the time I'll just kill people at like sub 50%,
Jeez.
because I'll just do side B and then run off stage and side B. Then while they're recovering, they just die. And it's also Apu himself. He if your opponent can DI and knows how to DI his stuff, he kind of has a hard time killing without getting a read on what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you DI up tilt forward, you can't get an up air, and unless you're at very specific percents, he cannot get anything. Even though some people they just they just let themselves get forward aired when they're out of hit stun and everything. They kind of just let me float at them and forward air them. But Apocalypse, although he doesn't have reliable ways of of getting an up tilt like Apu does, um, he say you get an up tilt as Apocalypse. If they DI in, you get an up air, which is just as strong as Apu's. I'm pretty sure. I haven't really tested that, but if they DI away, you get a side B. So it's kind of just like a trap of like which way you're gonna DI. Either way you're gonna die. Which also a tip for if you're in that situation, it's usually better to DI away, because from my experience, it's better to just cover horizontally than just get up aired off the top. Like if it's just better to cover horizontally, have a chance of the Apocalypse messing up
Mm-hmm.
and letting you live, than just getting up aired off the top and dying at like 80.
That's a really good tip because I've had that happen to me a lot before, and I mean maybe by you. I don't think I played your Apocalypse, but your regular base Apu, that you've landed some of those, and not gonna lie, those were pretty nice.
Yeah. It's oh yeah, and another thing is, at super high percents, like I'd say around 110, which is very high for this game because stocks go by very fast unless you're playing versus like the heavyweights, which is like Apocalypse, Paco, uh, kinda Juan, and kinda Olaf. I'm pretty sure. Um, if you just hold out, like hold away from the Apu when you're getting hit by forward air, you just get launched so far by the first hit that they can't get the second hit. So you're still off stage, which isn't the best position, but it's better than dying. you still get a chance to recover.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. But yeah. So basically, I went off topic a bit.
It's totally cool.
But basically, Apocalypse or Pooh and Apocalypse versus the Feathers kind of just boils down to can the Feathers bait the Apu or Apocalypse to side B at them or throw a move out, or can the Apu or Apocalypse learn what the Feathers is gonna do to make them to bait them to press a button and punish them by baiting them to use that option. Like I remember when I was playing Lizard, it it kind of just near the end of our set, it just turned into, is he gonna spot dodge once or spot dodge twice? Because I started just waiting for the spot dodge, but spot dodge in this game has such little ending lag that he can just do a second one like that.
Jeez.
And still punish me. But yeah, just for the Apu or Apocalypse side of the matchup, just try to learn how they're gonna approach you and how they're gonna land and how they're gonna bait you to use one of your specials, because that's kind of what your character relies on. And for the Feather side of the matchup, you kind of have to space around their specials, and you have to try to bait them to use their specials and punish their specials, even though it can sometimes seem like they have little to no ending lag on their specials. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a rundown on the matchup.
Well, thank you. Those are really good tips, though.
Yeah. So I don't know, but if you need help with anything else, you can just ask, and I can try to be helpful.
That was
with my answer.
Well, thank you for that, and I definitely will, because I'm thinking about, like I said previously, trying to use him a little bit more, because I feel like he shouldn't change too much with the next, big tourney coming up.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Are you in that, by the way? The Grand...
Yeah, the NA, the NA Cup, yeah. I'm in there. I think I could do pretty good if I'm playing well, because I just I'm very inconsistent when I play, because a multitude of things. Like I have whenever I play fighting games too much, because it's a very mentally exhausting thing, just playing fighting games, because you always have to be wary of stuff like why you're getting hit, what your opponent's doing, stuff like that. So after I play for a while, even just multiple days in a row, I start to play noticeably worse, because I have physical problems caused by I used to be very involved in some sports that that caused me to I've had 2 concussions in my lifetime, I think. So basically, if I get another concussion, I won't be cleared to ever play another sport. I'm pretty sure.
Jeez.
Because yeah, and I also have sleeping problems. So sometimes I'll just sleep for 2 hours and then wake up and I can't fall back asleep for another 6 hours.
Sorry to hear that.
Like that. Nah, it's fine, man. It's just I play I'm a very inconsistent player. For someone I've played a lot recently is Binzi, the Apocalypse main. The only time I played him while I was like awake and feeling well, I 3-0'd him, but every other time I played him, I lost. So like I just I kind of have trouble being consistent when I play. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, with the NA Cup, I'm entering. I think I could do well. My goal obviously is to place. Well, let me see the entrance because depending on the entrance, the payout could vary. Like the last time I checked, there was like 70 entrants, which was top four payout. But now there's almost 80 entrants, 78 entrants. So yeah, it's still top four right now. So obviously, my goal would be to make it into the top four, even just at fourth, which is 10% of the pot, about $60. But that is still can still be more than I've made for my like time playing Smash.
Well, I have no doubt that you'll place there because I mean you've just been absolutely dominating in every tourney basically that you've been playing,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I mean Wall's really good, and you've seemed to pick up on his habits and being able to punish off of him. So I mean
yeah.
I have no doubt that you'll make a top four. So good luck.
I hope so. I mean, it's more than just than Wall. I know there's a few. I know there's some really good players in there. Like I know Wall, Lizard, Ozumi, um, XYK. I haven't played him before, but I've heard he's really good. Like those are just like four players off the top of my mind that are entering that I've heard are very good, and also some outliers that I'm seeing. Like I've seen there's a pretty good Smash Four player that entered. His tag is Seth. He's from like Chicago, I'm pretty sure, and I've heard he's pretty good. So like maybe his skills transferred over like mine did. Like I've only played Brawlout for just over 3 weeks now, and I'm kind of decent at it. The oh yeah, what was I gonna say? I remember the first time I played this game. It was like it was the night before New Year's Eve. It was do you know Zegman, the Drifter main?
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah, well like me and him are very close friends, even outside of just like Brawlout. I've known him for a while, and we both play a bunch of different fighting games together a lot of the time. And so he wanted me to try this because I'm kind of decent at Smash. So I played it, and then I remember what made me go out and buy it was I was playing a Punat, and I did like side B up tilt up air and just killed. I was like, that was pretty cool. And yeah, I was just like that night I went and I went and bought the game, and I've played it. It sounds bad, but almost daily since since then because it's kind of just like a way for me to pass time, which is another reason why like I also play very inconsistent. It's because like I play the game a lot, so most tournaments are like usually near the end of the week. So by that time, I'm kind of just drained, and yeah. So it's kind of been a way for me to burn some time whenever I have free time because I'm still in school, so I've been you know, I have stuff like homework
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. But yeah, I I really enjoy this game.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Um, what was I gonna say? What made you start playing it?
Well, I was on Smash boards, and I used to be like a Smash 4 player. I played until well ever since launch with my brother, and I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking about getting to the competitive scene for Smash 4. And I was on the Smash
Yeah.
boards, and there was kind of this like ad for Brawlout, and it was like
Yeah.
Hyperlight Drifter joins the battle or something like that in a Smash like game.
Yeah.
And I kind of just started Googling it and looking up on like the Twitch stream and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought it when it was in beta, I think, yeah, or alpha. I think it was beta, but it was like 0.72 on Steam,
Oh,
alpha
yeah.
0.72, and yeah, ever since then it's just been like improving.
Yeah.
And it was cool because I was able to, put some feedback into the game that I saw like was actually implemented.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was cool being a part of the creative process. So
Yeah. I know what you mean. What was I saying? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I remember I saw some very old footage of this game from I think it was on Video Game Donkey's channel and Alpha Rad's channel, and it looked very like 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 not finished,
mhm.
you know, like it wasn't ready to be played. So I didn't really have much interest in it until I played it, which is I think it's something that's been like something that would apply to most people because I've posted about it like on my Facebook and stuff, and people were kind of just like, "Oh, you mean like discount rivals?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, like the game's really fun in my opinion. Like I like rivals, but it gets boring after a while. But I just like Brawlout and like the engine and everything and how it feels. It just doesn't like it feels very close to an actual Smash game. Um, while Rivals kind of just feels like a like a diluted Smash, Smash, but kind of just like kind of watered down, if you know what I mean. Like there's certain parts about it that just just bore me kind of.
Yeah.
While Brawl, what were you
Oh,
saying?
oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, while Brawlout it kind of keeps my interest, but I think if people played it, they would enjoy it a lot, like I did. So whenever I go back, well, I'm personally I'm waiting until after after the patch,
Mhm.
and when I get a GameCube controller adapter, and I'm gonna start taking it to Smash Locals with me because I want more people to get involved with it. Um, because I know there's a few people. I live in Houston, and I know there's a few people here that play it but aren't really like committed to it.
Mhm.
Like the main three people I know that are here are like me, my friend Zegman, and and Wall. We all we all play, and we all kind of live. We all actually live very close to each other,
That's pretty cool.
which is the funny part. But after the patch, when there's stuff like 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 what's it called? When the game kind of just drops frames.
Oh, frame skipping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that's removed after the patch, and also stuff like the 1v1 is fixed, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start to take it to Smash tournaments and try to get people more involved with the game. Actually, there was a Brawlout tournament at this Smash National
Mm-hmm.
last year. Well, actually, 2015 might have been. No, it was 2016. But it was called Olympus, and there was a Brawlout tournament there. It was very. It was still very new
Mm-hmm.
when that tournament happened. Like it was Olaf was still broken, stuff like that. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, Olaf was still broken. Like I was talking to the person that won it, and he said that his side B is to freeze you for 3 seconds.
Oh my gosh. That's
So yeah, so he said it was kind of just like side B, run up smash up air, and you just die at like 80.
wow.
And that person, I don't know if you've heard of him. I know some people have. His tag is Fuzz. He's a very good Project M player, and a close friend of mine. But what was I gonna say? Um, I he I was talking to him about the game, and he said he's still interested in it. Like he said he enjoyed playing it, even when it was still like very early access,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And he doesn't own a Switch, but he said he plans on getting one soon, and when he does, he'll get it. And I I just think like people like I said, I just think people like when they play it, it'll change their opinion on it. Because I know a lot of people that their opinion was the same as mine was. And what was I gonna say? Like where they just watched like those videos
Mm-hmm.
on the game, and they thought it looked like, you know, incomplete and stuff like that. But I just think, like I said, if they played it, it would get them interested in it. But I know there's a few people here in Houston that like the game. But I'm trying. Me and Zegman are trying to just get people interested in it. Like we almost most Saturdays, me and him, we go to this to my friend Anthony's house, because he lets people come over,
Mm-hmm.
and he just hosts people to and we just play Smash. And he's been bringing a Brawlout setup that and we've gotten some people to play, and they really enjoyed it. Like there's some PR melee players that go there, and they 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 really enjoyed it. They they really play. They really liked playing Senator, which hurts.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I just hope more people become involved in the game and they change their opinions on it, because like most people call it discount rivals, and well, like Rivals is also Rivals is a good game, but so is Brawlout. Like like they're both they're different, but they're different and similar at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and they're both very good games. And I just hope people give the game a second chance.
I agree.
But
I agree.
yeah,
And it's really cool that you're doing this to promote the game and also just like really distribute the knowledge of the game, basically just like pass it on essentially. And it's, I mean,
yeah,
it's a really good idea because I agree with you when you say it is very like it feels better or more easier to control than, let's say, Rivals, because
yeah,
it has that same kind of feel to it, you know.
yeah.
And it also has the same type of mechanics from, like, let's say, Melee. So they're so the the super hardcore Melee people would find
Yeah,
enjoyment in the wave dashing, you know.
yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Um, yeah. I know. And another thing is there's just having the mechanic of no shields um makes makes the gameplay very very different. Like I remember I was playing like those Melee players I said, and what was I gonna say? And they're saying stuff like when they oh yeah, like I remember there's a time that he was above me. One of them was above me, and I was a poo, and I was up tilting below him, and he said he's just trying to shield drop and punish me, but he couldn't. So I think that just the idea of having no shield changes how the game is played a lot. Like Brawlout is, the way I see it, it's based a lot more around using movement to avoid attacks, and then smashes because Smash has the option of shielding
Mm-hmm.
and just stuff like that. Like Smash also has better dodges and stuff. Like in Brawlout, the only really good dodges are like spot dodge and and just air dodge, just because it just moves you out of the way, even though the iframes on the move don't exactly match the animation. But yeah. Um but I just like how there's like no shield, so it's kind of like you have to move around their attacks and time your spot dodges and stuff, instead of just it's like, oh, I messed up, I can just shield
Yeah.
and be safe, you know.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
uh yeah, like I just think like another interesting thing about the game is the dodging mechanics, like no shielding, and I think it could become like a separate thing from like Smash, like how Rivals is.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rivals was at Genesis 5 and it was on the main stage. So because like how Rivals has like parrying and stuff like that, Brawlout just has dodges. Like there's no shield. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's played very differently, and I don't know. Ugh. But yeah, I just I think a lot of Smash players and stuff like that could um become very interested in the game and start to really enjoy it.
I agree.
uh, but Yeah, I don't know. I hope the game starts to grow more because the NA Cup is the I heard Sai say it was the second biggest Brawlout tournament of all time
Jeez.
and stuff like that. Be because I think it was last year at Super Smash Con there was a Brawlout tournament with like 200 entrants, people just trying the game, and um I talked it, and he said that most of them enjoyed the game and bought the game when it released for Switch or bought it on Steam, and I've been keeping track of the progress of the game. And yeah, I just hope the game grows, you know.
I hope it does too, and I have a feeling it will.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed that on the Twitch channel for, Brawlout, it
Yeah.
went from like 200 followers pre Switch release to after the Switch release, it went to like, I would say 1,000. So it
Yeah.
just spiked up like that. And the stream quality and like the streams are really good for this game too. And Craig is
Mhm.
a really good announcer, and also Psy and Groove Train. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
how you say his name, or Groove something. Yeah, I think it's Groove.
Yeah. Something like that.
And yeah, it's really like interesting to watch too. Like they get it really hyped up, and I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of people like try the game because they watched it.
Yeah. And it's also like I know the game really like blew up after the Switch release because a lot of Switch players were looking for a game to kind of hold the place of Smash on the Switch, you
Uh
know.
huh.
And Brawlhalla was just the first. It looks like they kind of like took the opportunity and seized it because they're kind of like the first game that's like a platform fighter um on the Switch. So I saw that it reached like 50,000 uh players on Switch, which is pretty cool. And and it's also like a bunch of well respected Smash players and Smash TOs and stuff like that are they're playing the game and they're streaming it and telling people about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that time when Larry Lur streamed him playing versus Ozumi,
Yeah.
and when Katar was playing and stuff. And I know what's his name, um, what's his name, Smash Studios. Um, I forgot his name. Oh, PB&J from Smash Studios. He plays the game a lot, and not only made content for the game, he um he also streams the game a lot, talks about it a lot on Twitter, and he I've seen people become more interested in the game because of what he's done, and I just I also think that the game will have another surge in popularity after the update because I've seen people just like hop in the Discord and be like, "So when's the update?
Yeah.
When's the update?" Like even Miaz Element, that Olaf player, he said he's kind of taking a break until the update and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's it's a shame that the game first came out, and I heard that it was like
Crashing.
no oh yeah, it's like the same as the PC build was back in like back in back in November, of last year.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure. And so I just I'm just glad that all the stuff is getting fixed. And I don't know. I hope the game continues to grow. And I don't know. I I'm trying to get more people involved.
Thank you for doing that, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's no problem, man. Um, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, the
Update?
oh yeah, the update. It's oh yeah, another complaint I've seen of people that they didn't like something about the game. It was either like the online thing, which was getting fixed, or the the progression system to unlock stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which is also getting fixed next update. Which a big like pet peeve of mine is when I like play someone, they don't have all the stages unlocked. Like all of the stages except the top three, like the starting three
Yeah.
that are played a lot, like Moonlight Jungle and the FD stages, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like um just whenever they don't have people that or people don't have those stages unlocked, even though they're some of the most common stages played. That's a big pet peeve of mine. Like every time I play Quill, I'm like, hey Quill, let's go to this stage, and he's like, oh, I don't have it. We have to we have to hope that the RNG is in my favor, and we usually get the stages.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I And another thing is the spot dot. I mean the short hop window is increasing to 4 frames, which is way better than the 2 frames. It is currently.
It really
'Cause,
is. 2 frames. Wow.
yeah, especially on like Joy Cons and stuff, it's almost impossible to short hop.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I've tried short hopping with Olaf or some characters like that, and even
Yeah,
Apocalypse. It's just like it's once in a blue moon, you know, to short
yeah.
hop.
I mean, it's also like I mostly play on I play on Joy Cons right now because I don't have the money for a Pro controller right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I also I I don't have a GameCube adapter anymore, so I just have to use Joy Cons, and I can short hop most of the time with what's it called, with Olaf, because Olaf's short hop window is 4 currently. I'm pretty sure, but everyone else's is 2. At least I've heard that somewhere,
Oh,
and so it's like a 2 frame short hop window is the same as Melee Fox, so it's basically like very precise, and a lot of the time it feels like Joy Cons just can't do that. So I'm glad it's being up to 4 because there's just a lot of stuff like I know Apu can do short hop down B, and I've heard it's really good because people with pro controllers and stuff can short hop consistently just because their controller is better.
mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I hope the patch is soon. I heard it was like 7 to 10 days from last Friday.
Yeah. Hopefully, it should drop around. Like, it'd be awesome if Nintendo drops it like a week after. You know?
Yeah, I I hope it comes out on maybe Thursday so that people could have like a day to feel around with it. before the tournament on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
because I oh yeah, this Friday is in aren't you and Zero switching out who runs the tournament every Friday?
Yeah, we're gonna try to do that, and then because he wanted to run his own tournament and kind of like switch the the scheduling, which I'm okay with because trying to run a tourney, it's like it's a lot of work, and luckily Groove
Yeah,
Train and a meal helps me out a lot.
yeah,
But what do you call it? Yeah, I didn't want to say no to Zero, and he seemed like he had a game plan for it. He made the page and stuff like that. So I decided, just switch it up with him, and it seems pretty
hmm
cool. I mean, it looks like you get a, let's see.
like oh yeah, I was gonna say his tournament. The prize is like $20. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 20.
So I just think it'd be best for like for people to not like play for $20 with a version of the character they're not used to.
Mm-hmm.
But what was I saying? And I also kind of just hope that some certain characters are nerfed before that tournament,
Yeah,
because I heard that Lizard was entering, and if Lizard listens to this, just know that I hope Senator is nerfed, because I don't want to get Touch of Death,
yeah.
which what were you saying?
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, well, I just don't want to get Touch of Death really, because they're making Senator's dash attack actually have some minion lag similar to Feathers.
Mm-hmm.
So what was I saying? Like you can still combo with Feathers dash attack, but but yeah, like it just won't be a won't be like the perfect thing, like perfect combo tool that it is now, that just makes you have to press and use your meter every every time he hits you with it.
I
But
actually
yeah. What are you
I,
saying?
I didn't know about the like no ending lag after every dash attack. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. I probably should have looked into that. But yeah, now I know. It's now that I know, it's pretty wild. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like why people don't like him, because he just he just it's like even if he misses, like say he just dash attacks past you and misses, unless you like perfectly punish it, you kind of just have to like reset neutral every time, because he can do an option out of it. Like say he runs past you for dash attack, he can just, as soon as it ends, do a forward tilt towards you. So if you try running at him, he you'll just get forward tilted, you know?
Jeez. Yeah.
So 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 yeah, it's just it's it's tough, you know?
Yeah.
It's a tough character to fight, to say the least. Even using the stuff that I talked about earlier. But yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I I also hope that now that some certain characters are getting nerfed, it can stop some people in the Discord from constantly complaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know people that will complain about like even like the worst of characters, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts on like the patch and everything. I don't know.
Well, thank you. It was really good tips and advice, and like thank you for
Yeah. No problem.
yeah.
No problem. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
were you gonna say something? Did I cut you off? I didn't mean to.
Oh, no. No, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you, whatever you're gonna say.
Oh, well, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, and I I hope to do another interview, the next
Oh,
next bub out thing,
yeah, sure.
which I'm sure you know. I mean, you've got the skills
You come
to
back.
take the gold, you know.
Yeah, and and come back for another interview.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you for having me. I
You're
guess,
welcome. Yeah,
and just thank you for this opportunity to get interviewed. You know,
you're welcome.
I appreciate it, being able to speak my thoughts about the game. You know,
Well, yeah, no problem.
but yeah, I don't know. Thank you.